In the heart of England lies a city shrouded in shadows of enigma, teetering on the precipice of the past and the supernatural. Its name, London. Beneath its grand architecture and bustling crowds, it hides eerie tales that chill the bravest hearts. We are venturing into some of the most haunted corners of this mysterious city today. Our first stop, the archaic Gothic structure known tediously as the Tower of London. For nearly a millennium, this imposing fortress has housed a parade of historical figures, many unfortunate to meet a grisly end within its stone walls. Queen Anne Boleyn is perhaps the most notorious, decapitated on the orders of her husband, King Henry V. Her sorrowful ghost is said to grace the corridors, her tragic cries echoing into the chilled London night. Our second destination paints a bloody picture, the Ten Bells pub in Spitalfields. And this age-old edifice bears an unbreakable link to the infamous murderer known only as Jack the Ripper, who claimed his last victim here. Patrons tell of a shadowy apparition dressed in Victorian attire, with a sinister grin etched upon its spectral face, making hair-raising appearances when the clock strikes midnight. Next, we find ourselves along the murky waters of the River Thames at the 50 Berkeley Square. Londoners call this forsaken abode the most haunted house in London. Within these accursed walls abides the tortured spirit of a maiden who jumped to her death, fleeing a forced marriage. Her spectral presence is said to be so horrific, it's literally scared folks to death. Our final point of terror is the Highgate Cemetery, a labyrinth of decaying tombstones and Gothic statues adorned with creeping ivy. Whispers of ghastly stories pervade its atmosphere. From the legend of the Highgate vampire to testimonies of ghostly apparitions, it teems with an eerie sense of the afterlife, leaving visitors with an uncanny sensation of being watched. These tales of terror passed down generations, woven into the very fabric of London, raise goosebumps with every echo, each footstep. Is there truth in these phantasmal accounts, or can these only be termed as mere figments of overactive imaginations? The reality remains unproven, yet it is this lingering ambiguity that fuels our fascination, our trepidation. So as the fog descends, crawling over the ancient city, we perhaps need to remind ourselves of an old saying, "In London even the shadows have shadows." And, who knows, perhaps amongst these shadows reside the specters of yesteryears, the echoes of the past, still waiting to tell their haunted tales to the courageous or the curious who dare to listen.